NBA Playoffs. What the victory over the Thunder says about the Lakers. Last Sunday, the Lakers achieved something that many fans dreamed of but few expected. A resounding victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder, the top team in the Western Conference and the best in the NBA, winning by nearly 30 points, and making it look easy. Looking at the standings, the Lakers don't seem too far off from the top, sitting in third place. However, the difference in wins is striking, 64 for the Thunder versus 48 for the Lakers. This disparity highlights just how formidable the Thunder are this season, solidifying their status as championship contenders. Yet, this impressive Lakers victory reveals a crucial truth. In the postseason, everything resets. Regular season records mean little, other than for home court advantage. Being in first place doesn't guarantee anything, and the Thunder are not an unbeatable force. The Lakers can compete with them, though it's essential to respect their strength. A near 30-point victory over the league's best team also underscores the Lakers' potential to make a deep playoff run. If they avoid complacency, a spot in the Western Conference Finals, potentially against the Thunder, could be within reach. The Lakers' starting five. When you have a starting lineup featuring LeBron James and Luka Doncic, with Austin Reeves stepping up as a strong third option, it's easy to envision championship glory. However, there's a glaring issue: the absence of a dominant center. Jackson Hayes has stepped into this role since Anthony Davis's departure, and he's shown improvement with Doncic's arrival. Still, despite his speed, he lacks the imposing presence needed for the playoffs. The dream of holding the championship trophy fades a bit when he's in the starting lineup. This became apparent during the game against the Thunder, where Hayes played only 12 minutes, struggling against someone like Chet Holmgren. During that time, he managed just 7 points and 5 rebounds. Fortunately, Coach J.J. Redick quickly made adjustments, placing Jared Vanderbilt on Holmgren and substituting Hayes with Dorian Finney-Smith, who offers more experience and a solid chemistry with Doncic, having played together on the Dallas Mavericks. Finney-Smith played nearly 30 minutes off the bench and once again stood out with 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Notably, he brings a skill that Hayes lacks: perimeter shooting. Of his 14 points, 12 came from three-pointers, boasting an impressive 80% shooting accuracy. Moreover, Finney-Smith is a finalist for the NBA Sportsmanship Award, making him a more formidable presence than Hayes and deserving of a starting spot during the playoffs. With him in the lineup, the Lakers could truly elevate their game as they chase their championship dreams. Who will the Lakers face in the NBA playoffs? Current landscape. With less than a month to go until the NBA playoffs begin, the final stretch of the regular season is heating up. The race for a direct playoff spot in the Western Conference is fierce. The Lakers are determined to maintain their position and secure home court advantage, so every victory counts in this crucial phase. Upcoming games for the Lakers. Here's a look at the Lakers' upcoming matchups as they push toward the playoffs. April 8th, Lakers vs. Oklahoma City Thunder at Paycom Center. April 9th, Lakers vs. Dallas Mavericks at American Airlines Center. April 11th, Lakers vs. Houston Rockets at Crypto Arena. April 13th, Lakers vs. Portland Trail Blazers at Moda Center. Updated standings. The current standings in the Western Conference are tightly contested, as usual. Only 2 teams have secured their playoff spots, the Thunder and the Rockets. Here's the latest on the teams still vying for playoff positions or play-in spots. Oklahoma City Thunder, secured. Houston Rockets, secured. Los Angeles Lakers, competing for direct entry. Denver Nuggets, competing for direct entry. Los Angeles Clippers, competing for direct entry. Golden State Warriors, competing for direct entry. Minnesota Timberwolves, competing for direct entry. Memphis Grizzlies, competing for direct entry. Sacramento Kings, battling for play-in. Dallas Mavericks, battling for play-in. Phoenix Suns, battling for play-in. Direct playoff spots are awarded to the top 6 teams, with home court advantage going to the top 4. Teams ranked 7th to 10th will compete for the final 2 spots through the play-in tournament. Current playoff matchups. If the season ended today, here's how the playoff matchups would shape up. Western Conference play-in. Timberwolves vs. Grizzlies. Kings vs. Mavericks. Western Conference playoffs. Thunder vs. 8th seed, play-in. Rockets vs. 7th seed, play-in. Lakers vs. Warriors. Nuggets vs. Clippers. The final week of the season promises to be full of excitement. Each game is critical, and the Lakers will need to demonstrate strength and consistency to secure their place among the elite in the Western Conference. Let's go, Lakers!
In terms of the process of generating threes, look, the paint was open in the second half. We took, I think, 19 threes in the first half, which is right on pace to kind of where we want to be for our season average in terms of a full game. And we got great looks. And there was even some threes there in the second half that I thought were wide open, and we just couldn't knock them down. I'm going to send in a request for the league tomorrow that we can play with worn-in basketballs. I'm not sure why we're playing in real games. I'm being dead serious. I'm not sure why we're playing in real games with brand new basketballs. Anybody who's ever touched an NBA ball brand new, it's a different feel and touch than a worn-in basketball. I didn't realize it till a timeout. There was a long rebound. I grabbed it. I was like, what? Why are we playing with this ball? Give the guys the opportunity to pick a good basketball. You think I'm joking?
No, I'm positive.
I'm neurotic.
I'm positive you're not joking.
Lakers news. Luka Doncic's competitive spirit shines against elite defenders. Luka Doncic was in top form during the Los Angeles Lakers' impressive victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. He led the charge with 30 points, 7 rebounds, and 6 assists, hitting 5 three-pointers and creating numerous scoring opportunities. This performance marked one of the Lakers' finest of the season. If you are new here, leave your like and make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any updates. Achieving this on the road against the Thunder, who have the best record in the NBA and have lost just 5 home games all year, makes it all the more remarkable. Luka noted the fierce competition in the Western Conference, stressing how crucial this win was. Yes, it's really tough to play here. Winning is definitely a challenge. But looking at the standings today, it's wild in the West, so we really needed this game. With this victory, along with losses from both the Denver Nuggets and Golden State Warriors, the Lakers are now in a strong position to secure the 3rd seed in the West. However, Luka emphasized that the team must focus on its own performance. He felt they executed exactly what coach J.J. Redick asked for, being physical and aggressive right from the start. It was simply incredible. From the get-go, we knew we had to be physical and aggressive. That's what we did. That was our goal, and we shot really well. We created a lot of open looks, and the game flowed nicely. What makes Luka's individual performance even more impressive is that he faced the league's top defense, anchored by Defensive Player of the Year candidate Lu Dort. But like many great players, this challenge brings out the best in Doncic. I think it brings out my competitive spirit. It pushes me to excel. Facing Lu Dort is tough. He's one of the best defenders in the NBA, which motivates me to try even harder to win the game. Doncic did his part, just like the rest of the Lakers, handling everything the Thunder threw at them. He believes the team is getting better at responding to defensive strategies and needs to keep improving. I think we're at our best when they blitz. It's easier basketball, 4 against 3. It's not simple, but we have to work on it. Since I've been here, we've been getting better at this. Today the ball was moving, and we created a lot of open shots. That's what we need to keep doing moving forward. Of course, the Lakers won't always be as scorching hot as they were on Sunday. But maintaining that energy and ball movement is essential. If they can do that, the Lakers will be a formidable force in the playoffs. J.J. Redick highlights Lakers' cohesion against the Thunder. Lakers coach J.J. Redick, like Luka Doncic, was thrilled with the team's performance in Oklahoma City. He discussed what worked so well for them on Sunday. Redick felt the Lakers were connected on both ends of the court, praising Luka and the team for effectively recognizing and countering the various strategies the Thunder employed. They played with high intensity and never let up, even while maintaining a substantial lead throughout most of the game. Dorian Finney-Smith believes Lakers are tough to beat when he and Gabe Vincent are hitting shots. While the spotlight often shines on star players, it's usually the role players who can make a significant impact on a team's success. The Los Angeles Lakers have immense star power with Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves, but when they get support from players like Dorian Finney-Smith and Gabe Vincent, they become a completely different force on the court. That was evident on Sunday, as Finney-Smith and Vincent combined for 4 three-pointers in the Lakers' impressive 27-point victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. The entire team was on fire from beyond the arc, but the 26 points contributed by these two off the bench really took the game to another level. After the game, Finney-Smith spoke about the duo's impact, stating that when he and Vincent are hitting their shots, it's tough for opponents to secure a win. It's all about making or missing. It was a great team win. It's hard to beat us when Gabe and I are making shots. The Lakers brought in Vincent and Finney-Smith for moments like this. Both are seasoned veterans with playoff experience who thrive under pressure. They not only contribute offensively, but also bring valuable defensive skills to the team. Against the Thunder, the Lakers jumped out to an early lead and never looked back, an impressive feat considering their tendency to sometimes squander big advantages. Finney-Smith noted that the team executed their game plan effectively. We just executed the game plan and kept them off the free throw line. Our attention to detail on defense was there, and we were making shots. I think it was just the energy from our defense that translated to the offense. The importance of Finney-Smith and Vincent was especially clear last week. Both were instrumental in the Lakers' win over the Houston Rockets, but struggled during their loss to the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers are hopeful that they can deliver more consistent performances, and if they do, a deep playoff run is within reach. LeBron James, Lakers focused on building good habits as playoffs approach. A dominant win over the best team in the West is undoubtedly a great boost for the Lakers. However, LeBron James emphasizes that building the right habits is even more crucial as the postseason nears. James pointed out that a team can sometimes play exceptionally well and still lose, while other times they might not perform at their best yet still secure a win. For him, it's all about cultivating good habits, and he wants the Lakers to continue doing just that as they head into the playoffs.